What's up, YouTube? Awesome you here today. As promised, we're here with a Nekroz deck profile for the November 9th ban list. So yeah, this deck is probably or definitely the worst or second worst hit deck on the last ban list. Nekroz being put to 1, Unicorn being put to 1, as well as Shirt being banned. We did a shadow deck profile. Check that out if you want to see how you can run Shadow for the upcoming list. This is a take on Nekroz. Now there are probably a bunch of different routes you can go, but the deck got hit pretty badly, pretty significantly, and I kind of feel like this is probably the way to go. Maybe twitch it here and there, but I feel like what I'll be showing you is pretty standard for what you're going to see if you're going to see Nekroz at all, of course, because let's be real, the deck did get hit really badly. I'm not going to say like it's dead, but you probably won't be seeing it in competitive play at all. But yeah, I'll just show you what I've been able to come up with. So of course you have your triple Valkyries now. Now I'm actually running a bit of less blue cards, since we did lose 2 Unicorns and a Brio. So I'm only running 9 blue cards right now. Triple Valk, double Clauseless, the 1 Brio, the 1 Unicorn, the 1 Trish, and 1 Decisive Armor. These are all the blue cards I'm running right now. Contemplated running a 3rd Clauseless, but I didn't want to do that. I just went for the 1 Reinforcement. Didn't want to run Gungnir anymore. I really dislike Gungnir. At this point, contemplated a 2nd Trishula, but Trishula is actually a bit difficult to get off, or more difficult to get off without Shurrit. And yeah, so that pretty much left this. Valkyrie is definitely going to be even more important than it has ever been. And the Size Farmer actually works pretty well with the Exa. I'll show in a bit. It fell there, but the Exa. And that is definitely another power play the deck has to convert to right now, just putting down the Decisive Farmers. Big booty, good card against some of the matchups you're going to be facing. So yeah, that's definitely a card you're going to need for now. We still can run the 6 Juice, so we do that. At least they didn't hit this, so that's kind of cool. Then for the last Nekroz monsters, I have the 1 Great Sorcerer and the 1 Exa. So these 2 are going to be staple in my opinion, or I think that it's going to be that way. Dance Princess, it's not relevant anymore, I feel like, with the Unicorn 1. And definitely with Shirt banned, but these 2 can definitely help progress your Nekroz games. Then I am playing the 1 Giski Shadow. This is kind of to replace in some way the Shurrit. At least what he can do is just bring out a Trishula from any of your mirrors. So yeah, that's good, at least. So I kind of like the Giski Shadow. It's not searchable, but it is a level 4. It is water, which isn't really relevant, but for a Biz Dweller, if you're ever going to be in a position where you're Northern him back or something, which doesn't really matter because Northern is a water as well. I'm not sure where I go with this, but yeah, level 4 is pretty good. You can run Vision as well. Use the level 2, has the same effect. You know, you can use him as the entire tribute for a water synchro or a water ritual. But his booty is a little bit bigger, 1200 by 1000, but mostly the level 4 part just has a bit more synergy. And then the clowns. Double Trick Clown, double Damage Juggler, and a Hat Tricker. So these are the clowns I'm running for now. I'm running Triple Cycle, actually, which you'll see in a second. So Trickle and definitely more important, being able to just keep bringing back your Unicorn from the grave. I don't really like Hat Trigger, so I'm only running 1 of him, and Damage Juggler, I feel like he's fine at 2, because I didn't want to, you know, put in too many clowns and dead draw a bunch of clowns. Triple Maxi, that's the hand traps, and that rounds up the monsters. For the spells, as I said, Triple Cycle, Double Mirror, still double Kaleidoscope. Kaleidoscope has lost some of its usability, of course, with the Unicorn 1, but you can still go for the 1 Kaleidoscope on Unicorn, and then we have some other options for Kaleidoscope as well, and of course you can just use it as a fair ritual card. Let's say like you can Kaleidoscope for Shadow, for summon any of your water monsters from hand as well, which is way too fair in today's metagame, but it can be used in such sense. Then double instant fusion, Norden of course, prep, foolish for the clowns, and one Rhoda. One Rhoda to pretty much only search out Clauseless at this point in the game, but I didn't want to run triple Clauseless. I prefer the one Rhoda with 2 Clauseless, and then 2 breakthrough skill to round up this 40 card deck. I definitely like breakthrough skill as the trap to run. The extra deck, which has changed a bit as well, of course. You still have your 112 for Trish and Clauseless for off of Kaleidoscope, or Valk and Unicorn off of Kaleidoscope. Valk Unicorn definitely isn't going to be happening a lot anymore, but Trish Clauseless can definitely be a thing. Star Eater, Valk Clauseless, which has become more of a thing. So Star Eater, just the one arc, you're never going to get your Unicorn back from the grave to your hand. Not never, but you know, it's not worth committing a second Herald in the extra deck anymore. And then the one Tatsunoko, now this is for Kaleidoscope into Clauseless. I would suggest you run a fusion, a level 3 fusion, just for the instant fusion, because you can come in a situation in which you want to use instant fusion for level 3 to make it so you have, for example, 9 stars on the field, so you can cycle for Trishula or Kaleidoscope if you have Trish in your hand. And you can't instant fusion this one out, so I would suggest you run a level 3 fusion. I just didn't want to look for one, and I had this, so mostly it's for the Kaleidoscope being a level 3. Just search, use Kaleidoscope to special summon Clauseless. So this works as well, but like I said, I would suggest you use a level 3 fusion, so you can use it with instant fusion as well. In that 1 out of 1,000 games, that might come in handy. Then the double Norden, obviously, double Digger, so Emerald, even more important, to be honest, right now. And we did lose Exton as well, so you have a bit more playing room. Diamond Dyer, Steel Swarm Roach, Castell, Cowboy, Dweller, and then Ptolemaeus and Diamond to round up the extra deck. So that is the deck as we run Nekroz right now. On first look, might not have changed too much. It's just that the consistency of this deck has been, and the power as well. The consistency and the power has just been tampered with a lot. It is still a deck. I would actually say this deck still is better than Shaddoll, or at this point, it's better than Shaddoll, even though you might say it has been hit worse. But your recoverability, your power, and your consistency, your searchability, everything did get hit. So it's definitely not in any shape or form a contender for top spots, contending with decks like Magic Spectre or Cosmo. Not in any way. So don't think that is a possibility. You know, you might go to a regional with this and do well if you're having a good day, but not on like a YCS kind of level or something. So in the comment section down below, let me know what you think of this deck and how you were to run this, or a different version of this, what you would like to do with Nekroz. And also leave me some comments on what deck I should be profiling next. I do want to do Burning Abyss, since they have been hit a bit as well. And I actually wanted to run, or I got a suggestion on Tellarknights as well with Star Sowers. Now personally, I've never liked Tellar Star Sowers at all. But I think I'll give that a shot as well, so I'll probably do a profile on that as well. Any other suggestions, just leave them in the comment section down below. Please thumbs up this video if you enjoyed. Also helps spread the word so we can get to 2,000 subs at some point. And thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.